probably met her. That woman who makes eye contact a little too long, laughs at your simplest jokes, and yet you can't quite tell if she's into you or just being polite. What if I told you that women rarely say what they feel, but they show it in ways most men never notice? Today, we're diving deep into 5 subtle signs she's secretly into you, decoded through Stoic wisdom and timeless psychology, so you can see beyond the surface and understand the quiet language of attraction. Stay till the end, because the 5th sign is something even she doesn't realize she's doing. Segment 1, Stoic philosophy of attraction, 0:45 to 300. Narrator. Before we jump into the signs, let's remember something the Stoics taught centuries ago. Control what you can, observe what you cannot. When it comes to attraction, most men chase emotions, overthink every move, and try to decode every smile. But the Stoic man? He observes, he stays calm, he doesn't chase validation. He reads behavior with patience and self-control, because the truth is, attraction isn't loud, it's silent, it's hidden between gestures, micro-expressions, and the energy 2 people share in unspoken moments. So, let's explore these 5 subtle signs and what they truly mean. Sign number 1, her body faces you. Even when her words don't narrate her. A woman's body language never lies, especially when she's trying to hide her feelings. Picture this. You're in a group, maybe talking casually. She's speaking to someone else, but her feet are pointed toward you. Her torso leans your way. Her shoulders are angled slightly, not fully turned away. That's subconscious attraction. When someone's drawn to you, their body orients towards you, even if their mind tells them to play it cool. This is the Stoic lesson of presence versus performance. Words are performance. They can be controlled, shaped, rehearsed, but presence, how her body reacts around you, is involuntary. She might not say, "I like you," but her body whispers it in small, consistent ways. Psychology. Insight. Studies on proxemics, the science of personal space, show that people naturally reduce distance with those they trust or desire. If she breaks the usual comfort distance, even subtly, she's letting you into her personal bubble. Narrator. Softly. The Stoic man observes without reacting. He doesn't lean in. He doesn't overanalyze. He simply notes. Her body has already told me more than her words ever could. Transition. But body language isn't the only clue. The next sign is one of the hardest to fake, and reveals what's happening in her mind when you're not around. Sign number 2. She remembers the smallest details about you. Narrator. Most people forget what you said yesterday, but when a woman's secretly into you, she becomes attentive. She remembers that you once mentioned your favorite coffee brand, that you hate the cold, that your dog's name is Leo. This isn't coincidence. It's emotional investment. Why it matters. Psychologically, when we're drawn to someone, our brain tags their information as emotionally relevant. It's the mind's way of saying, this person matters. Don't forget, Stoic philosophers often spoke about awareness, not just of the world, but of the people who move us. When someone starts tracking your story, it's because they've allowed you into their awareness. Narrator. She may ask about things you thought were meaningless. How did your meeting go? Did you ever finish that book you talked about? Those tiny callbacks are quiet signals of care. Transition. But what happens when attraction becomes emotional tension? That's when her behavior becomes unpredictable. And that's where the 3rd sign comes in. Sign number 3. Her emotions shift around you, quickly and intensely. Narrator. Ever noticed how one moment she's warm and playful, then distant or shy the next? That emotional fluctuation is often misread as disinterest, but in reality, it's conflict. The mind battling the heart. Stoic reflection. Seneca once wrote, "When the mind resists what the heart desires, chaos begins." A woman who's secretly into you feels this chaos. She may pull back, not because she's lost interest, but because she's fighting it. Maybe she worries you won't feel the same. Maybe she fears losing composure or control, so she creates emotional distance to protect herself. Psychology behind it. When attraction grows but isn't expressed, it triggers emotional dissonance, like a push-pull of energy. Her brain floods with dopamine around you, but also releases cortisol, the stress hormone, from uncertainty. So she'll act calm, then flustered, open, then closed, charming, then withdrawn. The Stoic man sees this pattern and remains unmoved. He doesn't react to her moods. He gives her space to align her own emotions, while staying grounded in his calm presence. Transition. And when he does that, something magical happens. She begins to test his energy in small, subtle ways. Sign number 4. She playfully challenges you or tests your calm. Narrator. If she starts teasing you, playfully disagreeing, or testing how easily you get reactive, that's not rejection. That's attraction in disguise. Women test not to insult, but to measure emotional depth. They want to see if you're a man who reacts or responds. Stoic lesson. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In attraction, the best response to teasing or tests is composure. She might say, "Oh, you think you're so confident?" Or, "Wow, you're really quiet today." These aren't insults. They're emotional pokes to see how solid you are inside. Narrator. If you stay calm, maybe even smile, you're signaling something powerful. I don't need approval. I am centered. And in that moment, her subconscious realizes you're different from most men. You're not controlled by attention or emotion. Psychology insight. In evolutionary terms, emotional control signals strength, predictability, and safety. 3 qualities women instinctively seek. So, if she's challenging you, she's invested enough to test you. And that's one of the clearest signs she's drawn to you, even if she'd never admit it. Transition. But the 5th sign is the most subtle of them all. It's quiet, almost invisible, and yet it reveals everything. Sign number 5. Her energy changes when you leave the room. Narrator. You'll only notice this if you're truly observant. When you walk away, even for a minute, watch what happens. Her tone changes. Her smile fades slightly. The sparkle in her eyes dims. She might glance your way when you're gone, trying not to be obvious. That's energetic withdrawal. Stoic reflection. The Stoics believe that energy reveals truth, that people can't fake their essence for long. When your presence uplifts her mood and your absence dulls it, that's not coincidence, it's connection. She might not say, "I miss you," but her energy misses you. Psychology. Explanation. This happens because attraction activates mirror neurons, brain cells that mimic the emotions of those we're drawn to. When you leave, her mind subconsciously notices the emotional silence. Narrator. Softly. A Stoic man doesn't chase that validation. He acknowledges it with gratitude, not ego. Because attraction isn't something to win. It's something to witness. Conclusion. The Stoic way of attraction. Narrator. Attraction isn't about tricks, lines, or games. It's about presence. A calm energy that doesn't demand attention, but naturally commands it. The 5 signs we explored today are subtle, yet powerful. Her body faces you even when her words don't. She remembers your smallest details. Her emotions fluctuate around you. She playfully tests your calm. Her energy shifts when you're gone. Each of these reveals something deeper, that she feels something she can't yet say. The Stoic man doesn't rush to define it. He simply observes. Because when you move through life with calm confidence, the right people and the right women are drawn to you naturally. Pause. Calm background fades. Narrator, if this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. And if you found value here, help this channel grow. Like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more timeless Stoic wisdom on attraction, purpose, and inner mastery.